Hi Teepers, it's Big B, and for this final week, I wanted to look back at the 5 R's in a uniquely English teacher kind of way. I want to take a chance to connect each one of the 5 R's to a different book that I've read. So today, I was thinking about respect. And when I think about respect, I think about reading nonfiction. The reason for that is when you read a really great work of nonfiction, you learn about the real lives of real people. You learn about the struggles and the pain that they've been through. You learn about the ingenuity and strength of these people. And you learn about their relationships and their lives and their thinking. How can you not have more respect for people once you've learned more about what they've truly been through? I discovered this was especially true with this book. It's called Deep Down Dark, and it's the story of 33 Chilean miners who were stuck under the earth in a mine after part of it had collapsed. They were stuck thousands of feet under the ground, and they were stuck there for 69 days. Over 3 months without seeing the sun, over 3 months of carefully rationing their food supply, over 3 months of having to work together and to access the deepest roots of their courage, their strength, their intelligence, and their faith to be able to get through this really scary experience. A few moments that were especially amazing to me were when these Chilean miners had to share tiny amounts of food with each other. After one of their very scant meals, they wanted a special treat, and they had a single peach slice remaining from a can of peach slices. It says, "This single peach slice is precious, and it has to be divided 33 ways." That's right, they took one little peach slice and cut it up into 33 pieces, and each man had a little tiny taste of it. Later on in the book, one of the leaders of the group, one of the people who really encouraged all of the miners to get through this, he made a point of sometimes skipping a meal and saying, even though he was actually one of the skinniest among them and struggling the most, "I'm not going to eat today so that we can make it through another day, so that we can keep having our ration of food for later." Some of the men groan and shake their heads. No, they don't want to skip their meal. "Let's eat, I want to eat." But in the end, they do skip it. 3 days without anything but water. Several are deeply moved by Alex Vega's act of nobility, his willingness to sacrifice, the skinniest man among them putting the group and their collective health beyond his own obvious needs. The other amazing thing this book does is not just tell the story of what's going on under the earth, but what's going on in the lives of the men who were stuck there. And many of them, of course, had families and loved ones who were waiting for them up above, thousands of feet up above. One of the characters in this book, one of the real-life characters in this book, had a 6-year-old daughter, and he had a dream about her when he was stuck in the mine. He's been thinking about his children, and especially his 6-year-old daughter, Maria. She's a bright and competitive little girl and is always winning races and trying to get perfect scores on her tests. In his dream, she's operating the drill that's trying to reach him. She always wants to win. She has a strong personality, Raul says. He asks her, "Please, Maria, come and get me. You can do it." She answers, "I'm going to win, Papa. I'm going to get you out of there." It's a really harrowing journey, and thankfully it has a happy ending to it. But all along the way, you learn about these people's lives, you learn what they've been through, and through learning those things, you also learn to have a deeper sense of respect for people who work in these kinds of conditions, people who put their lives on the line to be able to feed their family and provide something really valuable to the world. So, reading really great nonfiction can help us be much more respectful people.